Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. I'm Van Orn and this is another King Arthur Legends Rise video. I hope you are having an amazing day. Today I want to go through the shops available in game, which are actually 3 plus some subcategories in one of them, and have a look at all the purchase available and do a sort of free-to-play to spender guide. As crazy as it sounds, there are so many things that even free-to-play players can purchase in this game throughout, obviously grinding the game, and spending those resources wisely is very important. And so I want to give my takes on what to purchase, what are my priority day to day, what I get from those shops, and I want to start from the most free-to-play friendly options and build up towards the more expensive one. And so we're going to start from the two more important shops, in my opinion, for all the players, because they comes obviously from the grind, which are one in Clan and one in Colosseum. So let's start from the Colosseum first, and you should grind your arena every day as much as you can. Use your 3 refresh and try to find those easy battle and build your team, your defense, whatever it is. Use your attacks. There's no limits on the attacks you can do, so you should try to push as much as possible. Go up in the ranking. The ranking also give you resources, so when you actually jump in categories, you're going up to the categories you've never been before, you're getting a lot of crystals, and that will help you everywhere in the game. So that's actually the first thing you should do. Is not actually coming from a shop, but it will help you because you can use those crystals for energy, stamina every day, and it helps a lot. And when you start to get into platinum, the stages where you've never been start to give you like 500 crystals or something like that. So it's actually good, and the more you push, the higher you go, the more arena tokens you're gonna have, or honor token, and you can spend them in the shops to get important things. So if you jump to the shops, you're gonna see that you can buy special summon tickets and normal summon tickets. Honestly, I will refrain to use for them because you get quite a lot of summons, all considered, even as a free-to-play. And there are more important things you should focus on, in my opinion. I buy the relic tickets from here because there's not many relics affinity. You obviously buy for flame, wind, or storm and frost in different places, but there are not many dropping from anywhere else. So this is one of the main source of relic tickets, and you should definitely buy them. But then you should save up and buy those 2 champions. They are exclusive for Arena. And one is Florentius, one is Sergius. They are actually good. One is mainly focused on Aldri. The other one probably more useful in Tarrasque. But you're going to have to buy also the Flame Relic, which is going to have a look in a minute. I bought Florentius because I was struggling to progress on Aldri. And to be honest, I ended up doing Aldri with Akolon and not using him because I had it already built, and so basically it was easier to just swap the gear instead of using a lot of resources building Florentius. But it is an amazing champion nevertheless, and so at some point you should try to get him anyway. So don't worry if you just got him, it's fine, you can use him. It's probably more reliable than Akolon. You're probably going to lose less fight. I had Akolon already built, so in that case I should have probably gone for Sergius. But nevertheless, you should get that Flame Relic, and that's why probably your priority might be first from Florentius. As for the summoning ticket, as already said, you can get many from other places, and so I don't think is a high priority. You probably want to build those champions first. You can get Tristan's Memory Stone as well. Tristan is really good on Penvade, but not many other places, to be honest, and so I don't think is a high priority for you to buy a copy of him through here. You're going to naturally build up your legendary copies and chivalry through normal summons. There are not so many legendaries, and so if you play the game for a meaningful amount of time, you're going to collect copies. As you can see, I have it already at Chivalry 4, and I didn't buy any copy of him from here. Now, for the rest of the materials and options over here, I wouldn't really suggest buying anything else over here. They can be useful, of course, but they are nothing compared what the impact of this 2 can have for you. You can buy some odd tickets if you have like 9 and you want that extra 1 maybe to chase that legendary because you're close to PT. But again, save for these 2 champions and the copies of them. And this is pretty much everything for the arena shop. So let's jump to the clan and let's have a look what you can buy from there. There's also, it's free to play because there's basically, there are some way to collect this one spending, but most of these coins will come from your activity and your clan activity, which you actually choose to try to find an active clan that has many players and they are active. My clan at the moment is a bit down. They are reworking the clan soon, so hopefully this will bring us to the points where we can get summon tickets and we get some more players. Nevertheless, clan shop, let's have a look at there. This is what I'm buying from here. Again, Storm Relic summon tickets. This is the one that I buy for sure because there's no other place to get them. And I'm buying pedestal because pedestals are very, very hard to come across. You need to farm and grind your way in the Forbidden Dungeons to high level to be able to get a meaningful amount. And they are never enough. And you're going to need this to be able to awaken your champions. Now, if I want to awaken, for example, let me see, sorry, I just got him up. If I want to awaken her to the next level, I need pedestal. As you can see, I'm right out of them. I have only 12, I need 15, and it's gonna grow and grow every level. On legendaries in particular, it is quite toxic, and so be careful with that. And if you can, you should buy them because they are very important for your account. You can get 10 daily when you are stages after 60, I believe, in Forbidden Dungeon, or maybe 50, I don't remember, I should check. And you can get quite a lot, obviously, if you grind every day those late stages, but it's not accessible to everyone. And so buying this 10 pedestal here helps, and helps anyway, even if you are on later stages. Now, as I said, the relics. And then when you look at this, the only thing you should focus really is Sergius Flame Relic. Is the most impactful one, is the one that transforms him from a good champion to almost being OP, because on his skill 3 it will recharge your attack gauge of 60%, I believe, the entire team every time you use it, and it's not like a cooldown on anything, so he's gonna be basically an attack gauge battery for your team. Now, once you got that, you probably could consider getting Tristan Flame Relic. It is quite good. I have it because I've summoned it and I haven't used it yet, but I'm planning in the future to build it because it is quite interesting, especially on the skill 3, attacks 8 times, hitting one enemy randomly. And so this one, you can see that from Penvade, for example, it is quite OP because you can take down that shield almost in one hit, considering his passive multi-hit as well. But to be honest, I wouldn't build a relic, a legendary relic in particular, just from Penvade, because I'm already farming stage 10, and so it's going to help me, yes, cut down a few seconds, but the amount of resources needed to do that is probably not worth it. And so there's really nothing else in here that you should chase. You can farm the perfect fairy stone from campaign, so I don't see the use for this, honestly. And anything else in here is not as impactful. So buy these 2 and then save up for the relics. When you're done with this one, you can get some of the others. This is the only place you can get them, so don't worry. You just can spend your tokens on this quite easily. And this is everything for the 2 shops that you can grind through the arena and the clan activity. So let's have a look at this one over here. There's actually another shops that you can grind for free, which is the special shop down here, which is the shops that you can buy with the Forbidden Dungeon token. As I said before, you should grind your way up. It resets every month, I believe. And so from there, obviously, you're going to get some tokens, whatever level you can farm. I usually buy the simple crystals because farming gear is always energy consuming and is never enough. you need this for crafting gear, and so you might need them. Again, I'm buying 20 pedestal from here because they are so important, and this probably should be your highest priority. I'm buying the flame relic summon tickets because, again, only place I can get them from, except the odd one from missions and etc. But they're never enough, and they build up so slowly that it's nice to be able to buy some from here. And I buy some statue chests because, again, being able to buy 30 of them helps. They kind of drops randomly, if I don't remember wrong, from this chest. But it's difficult. Like, even if you're farming late stages, you don't get many. And when you need to level and awaken your champions, you always need a lot, especially if they are legendaries. And then I buy some odd memory stones for my legendary because, again, getting their chivalry up, it's so important. And not always you need to get copies of the champions. Sometimes you can get away with the memory stone, especially if you're close to the threshold. You should just try to buy them and get maybe an extra one that brings you to the next level. When we start from the first one, feature is just basically an overview of what is in game right now. So let's start from the special offer, and from here we start talking a bit more about spenders. And I'm not suggesting you should spend in the game, although obviously there are perks coming from it. But if you want to spend in the game, it's not up to me to judge. I do it. I do spend some money on it, money that is coming from YouTube. But nevertheless, I am investing some money on it. And investing is probably not the right word because all the money we spend in games, it should be considered gone and not really an investment. From this shop over here, I bought a relic for the price of £29.99. I bought Morgan. I don't know how's the pronunciation of this. I think it's Morgan. I bought the Storm relic for her because it's one of the most important relic in the entire game, in my opinion. Has this double hit AoE with 50% chance of placing decreased defense on everyone, and you can place 2 decreased defense on every champion for 2 turns when you level it up. And this is one of the best way to do a lot of damage. I'm still working on getting all the skills up. This is really, really important. She's an incredible champion that all you get for free. You get it with the Flame Relic, which is also very good. But the Storm Relic, in my opinion, elevates her to a next level. There are a few things that do that. There's not many relics. There's not many sets that really change the game drastically like this one. She's absolutely amazing with the Storm Relic. And if you consider spending some money, I know that £30, whatever his currency is for you, there are quite a lot, but that would change your games quite significantly. I wouldn't buy the Tristan one because, as you see, you can get it for free from a shop. And as much as good as it is, it's not so important. And you're not going to use him in many other places of the game. So probably not do that. All the rest of this, honestly, none of them is relevant for me. I wouldn't spend on them. They might be good offer in there if you go for values, but I don't think any of this has a massive impact in your game. There are better options. I wouldn't buy the hero power up, the equipment, or the awakening, or the relics, to be honest, because any of this, they are quite expensive when you build up everything, and to get all the way down here to get a summoning hero ticket, it's quite a lot. And it is a random hero, and so spending all this money to get a random copy of a hero, I don't think is that important. And it's a lot of money. It's really a lot of money. So I wouldn't do that. But instead, we're coming to the packages over here. Remember to collect your daily package. You can get some crystal for free. I think you should spend some crystal if you have them on stamina every day. I go all the way up to the points where they cost 150, and I don't buy them from 150. I get quite a lot of crystals by doing dailies, quests, and different stuff. Some of that probably come also from the purchase I do. But I never really go below this level. I'm always roughly around this, and I keep a little reserve of crystal just in case there are events coming out that require you to spend them. From the weekly one, again, remember to collect your free one. You get 100 and a summon. And I wouldn't buy anything else, really. There are some good ones. Like if you go for value, like this one, 10 tickets for £10. You can buy 3 rounds of them. It's quite good. But you collect them through events and other things. So again, don't spend money on stuff that you can get in game. In my opinion, there's not investment; they're just expenses. If you decide to spend on something that really impacts your game quite significantly. Now, I bought instead these packages over here because I believe they are £50 each, which are quite expensive if you consider, but they give you a lot of resources. This one over here allow you to get a legendary hero, and this one over here allow you to get relics, and you can select it. This one in particular is probably the best purchase you can get from this shop over here. It's £50 and you can get 1 relic. I did it because I wanted to have Jillian Frost relic. It is rare to come across relics that are really impactful, and that one is incredibly impactful. It's one of those that elevates her to the next level. She's absolutely incredible with the ability to heal the entire team. And yes, you can get the probably the Storm relic for Morgan from here. And you can get also the Flame relic for Merlin, which is also very, very important and very impactful. In my opinion, though, the Frost relic for Jillian was more important, and so I got that one. Again, £50 are quite a lot, so consider your expenses. If you can afford it, if you want to do it, this is actually a good one. And then there is the Hell package, which give you quite a lot of summoning, memory stones, hero selector, which is actually, summons, not hero selectors. So there is quite a lot of resources coming from this one. Again, for £50, if you consider what these tickets cost, you probably get more value from this than you get from anywhere else. So again, if you are a spender, I'm not saying it's a good expense, but if you are a spender and you spend it regularly on the game, these packages over here give you more back for your money than many other places. And the estate one, honestly, is a lot of gems, a lot of crystals, another summoning ticket, just some stamina, which is honestly not a lot for what you're spending. They are decent, probably not as necessary. This one as well, which is the power up, a lot of crystals, a little bit of stamina, everything, but it's quite a lot of money for what you're getting. And same goes for the others. You should never look at the crystal shop. Don't buy crystals straight up like this. There's better places to get them. And then you have the pop-up offer. These are on rotation. They come up regularly, depending also where you are in the game. So sometimes when you unlock like Forbidden Dungeon level 70, you get this offer for a few days. You can get tickets, which allow you to progress even quicker. You can get the rate up summoning tickets and crystals for a decent price if you're a spender. This is actually good for what you're getting, to be honest, because you can get a lot of pedestal from these tickets. You can get some summon up, rate up summons for the next champion coming up if you want to snipe specific champions. You get, see, as for this one, for example, a bit Carnossus floor 10, and you unlock this one and you get a bunch of resources from there. The Crow favors stage 9 if you want to get pedestals and crows. Quite expensive, to be honest. And again, all of them's the Serpent favor a player stage 9, but they are quite expensive. In my opinion, not really something I would spend on. Wonderful Day 1 package, 2 off for £10. These are not awful. You get quite a good amount of gold and a very good amount of stamina. This is what I mean by stamina and those packages that you see before. You probably get more stamina from this pack and at £10 than you get from the others one, like the power up or the estate leveling for £20. There's more in here. There's less crystals, but way more stamina. So it depends always for what you're looking for. And we already seen these special shops. And again, we've already seen everything you need to buy from here. I don't believe there's anything else that should be highlighted in this expense guide. I hope I made a bit clear my point and what I think is a good purchase for a free-to-play account, a low spender or high spender. I hope I give you a bit of insight on what are my priority progressing into the game. And I would like to hear your opinion. If you agree with me or not, please leave a comment down below. You can support me in this adventure as a content creator for King Arthur Legends Rise. There's going to be a link down below in descriptions and in the pinned comments to become a supporter. I'm going to be able to share with you periodically stamina, sometimes gold, and other resources that are going to come up. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And this is everything for today. And until next video, guys, have fun.